I set up here today and I saw you, and I guess this looked familiar because you said you used to come out here and give
I
advice.
actually went. I was on NPR once doing it up in Seattle. They did some like NPR thing in Canada, and they put me on Canada NPR to doing advice. And,
Really?
yeah, and I met some people like years later that told me that they saw somebody doing it on NPR. I'm like, yeah, that was me. That was totally me.
How'd you get there? How'd they find you?
Oh, there's just random. It's just
Random.
Small planet.
But like, this is before the days of social media and finding people online?
About the same time. It was probably about 10 years ago. 10, 12 years ago. It was because during the Occupy period, remember the bank protests back in like 2011?
Okay.
Called Occupy Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Occupy Wall Street, there was a bunch of technology developed that made it easier for people to record live out in the street to talk about the issues and things like that, because Occupy talked a lot of issues and things like that.
Yeah.
And they developed a lot of different online social media platforms, programs, and apps and things like that to help get the Occupy message out there. And they just translated all of that stuff into like the modern streaming empires we see today.
Interesting. That sounds like ahead of its time then.
It was ahead of its time. That was back in 2011.
Got it.
And that up in Seattle, up in New York, because I was up in Seattle when they were doing some developing of that the networks and things that came from Occupy Wall Street. Because I don't know for certain, but I assume apps like Discord were developed because of the activities that were done during Occupy Wall Street.
Really?
That generation back then, the 20-year-olds that were like filming Wall Street and then posting it on their social media platforms back then in 2011, those people, I assume, are the people that developed the apps Discord and things like that. Because those apps today emulate, or they're a lot like the things back in Occupy back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in like 2011.
Yeah. That's actually cool because it's like again, the future, seeing the future.
Do you want some emergency, miss? Want some emergency? Vitamins? Want some vitamins? Come here. Come here. This stuff is so good.
Take
care.
That's nice of you. Tell me what you just did there.
She's been out here for a while. Familiar faces I like to be nice to.
That's nice.
Especially the homeless people. I like to be nice to the familiar faces.
No, that is nice of you. But like, educate me. So they need vitamins for like to keep them nourished, or what?
Yeah, one of the biggest problems about homelessness out here is that the people don't get enough vitamins.
Okay.
Most people need sugar.
Right.
And, it's like we need vitamins.
Of course.
Because I'm homeless, and we need vitamins, we need sugar. I've got vitamins, I've got sugar, I've got everything I need.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've learned how to pretty much live on my own, be self-sustaining, I get money from the government, but I'm also disabled. So it's like, I'm missing a lung.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I inhaled a staple by accident, and it stuck inside of my lung.
Oh my God.
It was making me bleed for about 15 years, building up scar tissue, and then eventually the scar tissue sent a scab into my brain.
Wow.
And I had an embolism, eating a hole in my head for a while, coughing up blood until I lost motor function and went to the hospital, and they scooped out my brain and then took out my lung.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you like glad to be alive?
Yeah, and not in a wheelchair. I'm not in a wheelchair. I'm alive. I mean, I get a little pain in my chest,
Yeah.
But that's, and I get tired really easily.
Right.
When I the first time I had sex after the surgery, I didn't know that it would be a little more difficult, because I got out of breath. So it's like, okay, I've got to I have to pace myself now. I'm missing
Yeah.
along. You know, I gotta pace myself.
Yeah. How do you feel about like where are you at now? Are you in a relationship?
No, I'm wide open. There's this one girl that I'm dreaming will pop up out of nowhere and go, oh hi, you know. But you know.
Meaning like you're looking for a girl, or there is the girl that you know?
There's a few that I've been like, you know, chasing, praying would come into my life somehow.
Where are they? Are they here in California?
Yeah, they're in Los Angeles.
Okay.
You know, I'm just praying, you know. That, you know.
How do you meet
But the thing is that I have so much other stuff going on right now that the love life will just happen once everything else. Because I've got like ex-wife stuff, I have family stuff. I found out through memory regressive therapy that I was stolen off of Santa's knee when I was a toddler. My ex-wife told me that her children were mine, but really they're somebody else's. You know,
Okay.
and the thing is that I'm not innocent. You know, I mean, I cheated on my ex-wife and I left her pregnant. Now, fortunately for me, they were someone else's kids. They weren't my kids. So it's like, you know, kind of dodged a bullet on that one.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of a piece of shit.
Right.
I technically am not a piece of shit because that's God. That was God intervening, saying they're not your kids anyway, Danny. You can take off.
Right.
But you know what? Don't be a deadbeat dad. Take care of your kids. Anyway.
Yeah.
Which is weird because, you know, my ex-wife, just to make a point, I just figured this out earlier. You know, my ex-wife has been trying to, like, you know, ruin me and all these things, saying all sorts of lies. And I'm thinking, you know, she should have just called me a deadbeat dad. And she never had anybody call me a deadbeat dad because I left her pregnant, for crying out loud. I assumed she would call me a deadbeat, you know, and convince people to hate me because of that reason. But no.
Right.
Never, not once. So that tells me that she's just grasping at straws, things that don't really matter, just because they are things that people get really kind of riled up about against me. And she's a famous actress.
Really?
Yeah,
Who?
she's Esmeralda Grand on the paper. That's my ex-wife in real life.
Really?
Yeah. It's funny because she looks like her sister Yvonne, and she took her sister Yvonne's daughter's name, Sabrina, which I think is kind of funny. Now, don't get me wrong. I like her in that TV show. I mean...
It got canceled, right?
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, it did? You're kidding. The paper got canceled?
Yeah.
No. Oh, she's going to be so mad. She's going to blame me.
Well, she would already know.
Oh, that's right. She would.
Duh.
Oh, my God. It got canceled? She's so mad at me. She has to be mad at me. Because I'm probably the reason why it got canceled.
Why's that?
I'm her fucking ex-husband.
But what does that have to do with the TV show?
I walked up Sunset Boulevard going, hey, that's my ex-wife.
While they were filming or something?
I know, just out there in the open.
See. So,
You know, because she didn't want me to find out that was her.
Right.
She did not want me to know that that's her.
Okay. Well.
And apparently they had some kind of thing going on, her or something. I should be rejoicing, but
it's okay. It's honest.
ex-wife shit. It's ex-wife shit.
How'd you meet her?
I met her preaching, actually, because I used to be a preacher, you know, open air preacher.
Yeah.
I still am a Christian. I still do some open air preaching, but not like back then. And she was with a bunch of preachers, and we had some Bible studies, and you know, kind of thought it was the right thing to do. But what I didn't know is that it was all a setup. It was all just a setup.
By who?
A lot of different people. I mean, I assume it's the Jehovah's Witnesses because they're the ones that seem to be always there throughout my life, trying to make my life difficult.
Okay.
You know, and I know it sounds like paranoia and things like that, which is really kind of like frustrating to me personally, because I know that there are groups out there that like to build what is known as plausible deniability. Like, oh, he's just crazy. Listen to him. He sounds crazy. It's like, yeah, well, you know, if you do certain things to somebody to manufacture insanity, it can sound like they're crazy, you know?
Yeah.
And a group like the Jehovah's Witnesses with a lot of money and a lot of people at their disposal against one person like me, it can be really easy to make people think that I'm insane.
Yeah.
thinking that the Jehovah's Witnesses are out to get me. Because I really do believe that the Jehovah's Witnesses are out to get me. I really do. And that sounds like insanity, right?
Well, like you said, but it was manufactured insanity. So
Yeah, exactly. But it sounds like it sounds like I'm insane. The Jehovah's Witnesses are out to get me. Sounds like I'm crazy, right?
No, I'm just like,
It's okay. No.
my mind is all over the place because I want to know how this woman ends up on becoming an actress. Like, was she already an actress when you met her? Like,
No, not at all. Not at all. She was a homemaker, homebody. We were just going to have a normal family. I was going to preach. She was going to be my wife. I failed. I started going to prostitutes. Yeah, I was horrible. And then afterwards, I found out that she was fucking other guys before I was fucking other girls. I mean, I thought I had 2 daughters, and really, they're her daughters with someone else.
That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, it does actually. But you know, it's okay because I believe in Jesus.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. My comfort is knowing that if she doesn't repent, she's going to burn in hell forever.
Gotcha.
And I know that sounds really horrible. I know I'm probably not supposed to rejoice in the death of the wicked or the punishment of the wicked, but you know, it makes me feel better.
And whatever
it makes
gets
me
you
feel
through.
better knowing that the people that fucked me over are going to burn in hell forever. You know?
Whatever gets you through.
It helps.
So talk to me more about, like, have you always believed in God? Is it something you found later in your life?
No, this was I converted back in 98, 99. And I read the Bible, and I just got super convinced ever since I read the Bible.
Was it like a one-trick thing? You just read it and were like, oh my God, I'm hooked?
Yeah, because I never read the Bible, and when I first read Matthew, I couldn't put it down, and I couldn't deny it, and I still don't to this day.
What was it in Matthew what spoke to you?
Oh, when Jesus said, follow me, because I used to tell people, Jesus never said, follow me, and that was right there in the book. I'm like, I was wrong, what else am I wrong about? And found out I was wrong about everything.
Do you feel a sense of, like, wanting other people to have to prove you wrong? Like, do you feel like you want to, like, prove people? Sorry, I'm not phrasing it well. Is it fun for you? Is it like a game to have to go, oh, yeah, right, that can't be true, and then you find something in the Bible that ends up proving you wrong?
It can be. I try not to.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I try not to. That's not really what I'm looking for. There's probably people in my past, people that I used to go to high school with that would probably say that, because I used to be like that, but it's not like that anymore.
Right.
Because back in high school, I was kind of a debate guy.
Yeah.
And I would always like to be proven right, and I like to show people that I'm really smart, because I am super duper smart. I have to, put myself in check, and the way I do that is by thinking about the people that I went to high school with.
Yeah.
To be really honest with you. So to be honest with you, no, I'm not really out trying to prove anything to anybody anymore.
Right. Or not even about, like, proving this to other people, but I feel like I always wonder with certain people, like, were you against Christianity, or was more
I was.
right? So it's like you're trying to prove to yourself that this can't be right until suddenly you're like, well, oh my God, I was totally wrong. Like, exactly. I totally agree with this, and that's very interesting that you had such a 180.
And that was back in, like I said, 1998, 1999, and I was when I realized how much about Christianity and Jesus and the Bible I was wrong about. I had to learn everything I could, and there was a time period where I thought I wasted my life learning all that Bible, but now today I'm so glad I know so much about the Bible that I do.
She is.
Yeah. That's healthy. That's a healthy woman right there, folks.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Don't
apologize.
That's never happened to me.
It's not.
I have never actually gotten, like, distracted where I'm like, holy shit, I'm trying to listen.
Venice Beach.
But holy shit.
It's totally cool, man. It's totally cool. I get it.
What was happening in your life in 98? Like, specifically, was there
I was homeless.
Yeah.
I was I just got over meth, because that was probably about a 2-year period of my life when I was hooked on methamphetamines.
Yeah.
And I got away from all of that, and I was actually in Los Angeles, San Francisco, just going through a lot of horrible things, and I had some crazy acid trip, and I found Jesus on acid. And, Found a church, then just traveled up north and got hooked up with a church and, just learned the Bible and stuff. I got hooked up with some other Christians that were kind of heretics. They didn't believe in the Trinity. They didn't believe in a lot of like normal church stuff. So I kind of got distracted with a lot of different things. But then I started preaching out in the street in the open air, and that's pretty addictive.
Do you still do it now?
Kind of. I'm not ashamed of the gospel.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not really technically trying to be a gospel preacher, I'm trying to do other things. I can preach the gospel. Just I can whip out the cross of Christ like nothing.
Yeah.
I can preach an evangelical sermon pretty much anywhere in the world.
But tell me this. Is it something that you like to do? Because
I love preaching the gospel. I love it. I really do. I also like singing. And people don't like it when I sing, and people don't like it when I preach. So it's like...
You told me off camera that you're a good singer, right?
Yeah, I'm a great singer. Yeah, I'm one of the best ever.
Can you sing?
No.
Why not?
Because my fans are horrible people.
Why are they horrible?
They're criminals. My fans are a bunch of criminals. So I don't want to inspire criminals to commit criminal activity. My music does that. So I have to kind of be careful.
And you think that they might see this and go after you?
Don't worry, they're already here. It's okay, dude. It's all good. Really. I'm not kidding, dude. It's all good.
Well, I guess it is good because you believe in God and...
I believe in Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Yes,
Got
yes,
you.
sir, yes.
I was raised Jewish.
Okay.
I haven't been to a synagogue in probably...
There's one right there.
I know, right? I always walk by it and think about it.
One of my doctors actually goes there, and I went in there when I had an issue of blood. I asked them to pray for me.
Interesting.
And actually, when I got healed
Yeah.
at the hospital, I found out that one of the doctors goes to that shoulder, like, see, you guys help.
Well, he's probably a good doctor if he's Jewish.
What's that?
He's probably a good doctor if he's Jewish.
Oh, Wiseman. Dr. Wiseman is totally...
Oh, that's such a good Jewish doctor name.
Yeah, I saw him today.
Yeah.
And he checks up on me to find out if I have any infections or anything like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Good Wiseman. Doctors, lawyers, any doctor or lawyer that's a Jew, it's a good sign.
Right.
Not that, I mean, but so, because I grew up Jewish, and I feel like since I moved here, a lot of people...
Here? Or...
To LA. Since I moved to LA from Maryland.
Oh, East Coast. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people from when I got here have tried to convert me. And I'm not, I'm open to people's opinions. Sure. I am so open that I let somebody take me to coffee and to show me the Bible, and I didn't actually think that was going to happen. I thought it was more that they just wanted to talk to me, but they had their Bible and everything. And I'm an open-minded person, but I'm just not at the point in my life right now where I'm looking to be religious. So what would you say to someone like that who maybe...
This is exactly what I would say. Have you read the Old Testament?
No.
Okay. In the Old Testament, there was a tribe known as the Levites.
Okay.
And then you had everyone else.
Yeah.
The Levites, their job was to offer sacrifices for the rest of the children of Israel. Okay? So if the children of Israel committed an infraction of the law by mistake, not knowing, like they ate something that actually was a rabbit by accident,
right? The
Levites would, perform a sacrifice, but it was something that was supposed to just be for all of them.
Yeah.
Just to take care and cover it.
Right.
Just in case, just in case someone committed a sin and they didn't know.
Yeah.
So what I believe today is that the blood of Jesus Christ does the same thing to those who are of the first covenant. That those who believe in the first covenant, that the law of Moses, the God of Moses, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, if you believe in the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the blood of Christ can be applied to you. That's what I believe.
Okay.
And the thing is that it is the job of the church to preach reconciliation and forgiveness, even to those that don't necessarily believe. Because when I didn't believe, Jesus died on the cross, hoping that eventually I would believe. And we in the church have to kind of feel the same way about people that are this close to Christ.
Right.
We'll just give him the benefit of the doubt and just make up for that one little chunk that That's what I believe.
Well, I guess what I'm wondering is, and since we are at an advice chair, I think
Sure.
I'm having a lot more fun just chatting with you and not looking for this to be like offering people something. But I do think, as somebody who admittedly isn't really religious, I think there are a lot of people who want to be, who are kind of at a crossroads where they want to pursue, whether it's Christianity or they don't know which religion they're going to. You have a very clear path that you followed.
Okay.
So I think, you might as well just tell people, like, if they want to become a Christian, why they should, or why you think, what you believe in, what you want to share with people, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I try my best, but I don't really find people that want to talk about God.
Okay.
I don't find people that want to talk about Jesus Christ. And really, I don't find people that want to talk about anything at all. I mean, the over the past few months, the only thing that people talk to me about is whether or not I have a lighter.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I meet a lot of people that do want to talk about God in this.
I don't.
And I film a lot in Burbank, and there's a lot of young people that want to talk about God.
Really? Yeah. See, I don't really see anyone that wants to talk about the real God. They want to talk about what they want God to do for them, if God exists.
That is interesting, because my qualm has always been, are there people who just want to be religious because they think it's going to bring them good stuff?
And yeah, that's natural to think that, because that's one of the appeals of being a Christian, is that you can pray to God and He'll always say yes. It's in the Bible. If you're a born again Christian, yes. If you're a born again Christian that really believes in Jesus Christ, there's a few things that you get. Number one, you're immortal, and number two, anything you ask for, you get. Every prayer that you pray for in the name of Jesus Christ is always answered yes and amen. Every single one. So when you hear a pastor saying sometimes God says no, that's actually not true, because Jesus himself said, if you ask anything in my name, I will do it.
Interesting. So I guess in your experience that you have living proof, like everything in your life has gone well under the guidance of...
Well, last night it was pretty cold, but it's pretty warm today. So when I asked God to turn up the thermostat, it's...
Right. But he gives you what you need.
Yeah. I mean, if I don't have anything, or if I need something, I just pray to God through Jesus Christ, and I get it.
It's interesting. Most people who, in some regards, have less, right? You said you're homeless, seem to be more faithful and have more gratitude and a better perspective on life than those of us that have more.
I was away from God for a few years. I even became a Satanist for a little while because I was mad at God. And really it was Chinese Christians from China who fled China and moved to San Francisco. Their love, their mercy, and their kindness to me brought me back to Jesus Christ.
Wait, what got you away in the first place?
My life.
Just something happened specifically?
A whole bunch of stuff happened that I didn't know why it happened, and now I do. And now I have a lot more mercy. But back then, I thought God hated me. I thought God was mad at me for no reason at all. And then when I realized that a lot of people were trying to, like the Jehovah's Witnesses, were out to get me, I was able to really rededicate my life to Jesus. And it was really the Christians from China, because Christians in China, they're persecuted pretty hard, and their children are sweet, they themselves are sweet, they were willing to put up with me, they were willing to minister to me and even talk to me in the small ways that they do, which I thought was, because there's a language barrier and there's cultural barriers and things like that. But the people in Chinatown, the Chinese Christians in Chinatown, they really kind of just let all of that stuff go with me and really tried to show me the love of God. And usually they don't do that to people.
Okay.
Because most of the time the Christians, I'm not trying to dog them, but the Christians in Chinatown that are from China, they usually, they isolate themselves because people don't understand them. People don't understand that they've been physically tortured and horrible things have happened to these people, and they are very protective of themselves. for that reason, and people misunderstand a lot of the behavior of these people, and they get offended. And I'm not. And I told myself I won't get offended by the way that they behave. Like sometimes the Chinese Christians would kick my feet and call me Chun because I don't brush my teeth. Yeah, stuff like that.
Why don't you brush your teeth?
What's that?
You said you don't brush your teeth?
Well, there was a time when I didn't brush my
teeth. But now you do.
Yeah.
Why'd you change your mind?
Oh, because some old Chinese lady kicked my feet and said I'd brush.
But why weren't you brushing your teeth?
Because I just forget.
Okay.
And sometimes people will be like, people would get offended, but I didn't get offended. I didn't want to let myself get offended because I wanted to understand what they were trying to say and how important it was for them. And that really helped me navigate a lot of the bullshit that's been in my life for the past 20 years.
Yeah.
And it's actually helped bring me to the place where I am now, where I can sit out here waiting for my ex-wife and my family to try to tell me, okay, so when were you going to tell me blah, 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 Right.
But you're at a point where you're happy enough to be content with all the bullshit and just move forward and just accept things for the way they are?
Well, no, but if I have to, I have to. I'll just say it that way.
Okay.
If I have to be content, I can be, but I'm not, because I want my life to be different.
So what do you think the steps are to getting your life to be different?
The Jehovah's Witnesses need to give me $75 million. That's a really good start.
Okay. I know nothing about Jehovah's Witnesses, so I wish I were more educated on this. But what else? Where else? Where else can we go?
Let's see. We can find the members of my family, my mother, my father, my sister, and ask them to how can I say this? Well, they know what needs to be done in my life to make things better, because I don't even know what I would ask them. I don't even know what their capacities are.
But they know.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate? What do they know?
Well, I mean, I need a job. I need a place to live. I need a life.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a chance that my mother had me neutered when I was 9 years old.
Okay.
So, yeah, so I need some questions answered. And if I can't...
Neutered? That's not human.
Yeah, neutered.
How did...
I remember going to the hospital, and I remember not being able to walk because I was sore between my legs. So, yeah, I was neutered as a child.
Do you have any thoughts on this?
Hi.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
Would you like to join the conversation?
I like your initiative.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. What's your name?
Crystal.
Crystal, it's nice to meet you. I'm Bennett. A pleasure, Crystal. I like the fist bump. Okay. Thank you so much.
What a clever and evolved.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It doesn't take much, right? Two chairs and a hand.
That's the goal.
And look at you.
Thank you. Thank you. I made my day. Thank you.
Same, your guest as well.
He's great.
I love it if, you had media and it lined up and, started a place out here.
Well, that's the goal, I just kind of come out here as much as I can and hope that it turns to something bigger.
Doing what you enjoy.
Yeah, I love it. It's my favorite thing ever. What's that?
You have to be seen.
Yeah.
And here you will. So you got that right.
Yeah. Thanks, Crystal. God bless.
Nice to meet you.
You too. So
yeah, my and they're not really my family. Like I said, I found out a while ago that I was kidnapped off of Santa's knee. I have a memory that my mother took me off of Santa's knee. And I have a memory that the reason why is because whoever was taking care of me when I was a child, dispensed of me because I played in my neighbor's yard or something like that.
Okay.
Like when I was a real little kid or something like that. And I don't know. I don't know. According to my mind, what I remember, my real guardian, whoever was taking care of me, left me on Santa's lap because I went across the street and played in some other kid's yard. And like, oh, this guy.
Around Christmas time?
I don't know. It had to have been.
It had to have been Santa.
It had to have been. It had to have been during Christmas time. But I remember the sky was all orange and stuff like that, like when I was playing in that other kid's yard. But
why would you get neutered?
right, because apparently my mother is a Nazi, and apparently I'm a Jew because I'm circumcised, and I never realized that was a thing.
Circumcised and neutered?
Yeah, but apparently I was circumcised apparently, and then I was neutered. I know it sounds crazy, doesn't it? I know.
Still having sex?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, I like cute girls. You know, it's like,
who doesn't?
right, exactly. Right.
But how does that affect the ability to? It just you can't have kids? How does this work?
Right, I can't have kids.
Okay. But why at 9? They just.
I don't know.
9?
I mean, I guess that's just it was convenient. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
So you just have a lot of questions you want answered. How old are you?
I'm 50.
Okay. There's still a lot of time to
I have
answer
a
a lot
lot
of
of questions. There's a lot of questions I have to my mom, my dad, my sister. You know, those are the main ones. Everybody else in my life that seems to be a problem in my life doesn't actually mean a fucking thing to me. My ex-wife maybe, but really it's my mom, my dad, and my sister that can answer all of my questions. And if they don't, that's fine.
What's taken this long? You're 50. You got neutered at 9. Why didn't we find out more about this?
Right, yeah. Well, I just found out like a few years ago. They never wanted me to find out.
But how? How'd you find out you were neutered?
Like I said, I had regressive memory therapy.
Oh.
And I have a memory
of the neutering that involved the Santa.
Of other things.
Santa.
Of Santa, yeah, there was that, but of other things. And also, I know this sounds strange, there are people that follow me around.
Okay.
That are like a block away. That do a psychological game called referencing, parasocial referencing. Have you ever heard of that before?
No. Tell me more.
Okay, it's a psychological phenomenon where people that are crazy, quote unquote, you can like talk under your breath and they can respond to it because they hear it subconsciously. And you can trigger people that are crazy if you subliminally, subconsciously reference parasocially the right words and terms and phrases.
Wow.
For example, if you have a camera and you want to get a video of someone freaking out, you just have people walk around them and parasocially reference various key phrases and wait for the guy to freak out.
Right.
And they won't know where it comes from because most people that are like that just don't understand where it comes from.
Right.
Yeah, it's like making fun of blind people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? Good. Would you like any advice? Okay, you have a good one. Man, okay. So.
And that's what people have been doing to me through the Jehovah's Witnesses for decades. And
right.
I never knew it until just recently. I never realized it was something that has been done in the psychological community for quite some time until just recently. Because the people are getting lazy. And I found out and I started paying attention to my surroundings and realized that this is happening. And now I'm openly, defiantly fighting it.
Right. Interesting. Yeah. I feel like such an idiot because I don't really know what a Jehovah's Witness is this whole time.
There's a religious group called the Watchtower Society that's been around since the 1910s, and they reject Jesus Christ. They don't believe in a literal hell, and the people that really believe in the Jehovah's Witnesses faith, they don't have a real good Christian testimony.
Okay.
They're probably, and I'm pretty certain, I could be wrong, when China did their Cultural Revolution back in 1973, they killed mostly Jehovah's Witnesses because they almost destroyed that country. Yeah, they're not good people. I don't mind Jehovah's Witnesses dying.
I feel like you need to find a girlfriend, and that's going to make you happier.
Hey, that'd be nice.
I feel like that's just going to solve some of your problems because at the end of the day, if you just have a girl to go home to,
Well, I need a home first,
That was really bad. Sorry.
It's no. Trust me. Anyone else would probably get super pissed, but I'm totally fine.
I'm mad at myself because I didn't even. That was like a bad.
It's okay.
Social thing.
It's okay.
But I think even if you just found a woman, somebody who would like take your mind off of the other.
You're
thing.
so right. I need a woman to take my mind off all you fuck faces that ruined my life.
Well, yeah, like I mean, then you can ruin her life, right?
Oh yeah, I need to I gotta bring this fucking ruining my life full circle and find someone else to ruin.
Yeah.
Who wants their life ruined? Step right up. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
That'd be funny.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, get a sign like this.
Those guys are fucking like, hey, he got my vote.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we got the stuck up ones. They're like, I would never do anything with you. Like, yeah. Right. You want to hear me sing, baby?
Yeah.
Would you like me to come down and sing to you?
Is there anything else that like you want to chat about? Do you need help with anything?
What do you mean help?
Like other than like finding a girl,friend, is there something?
Finding a girlfriend?
Not that I wouldn't be much help in that department. But like,
let's see. I have everything that I've ever needed or wanted with me right now. To be honest with you,
that's good. What's in the bag?
I got clothes and sugar. I've got my laptop. I've got more sugar. Got my can openers, my bottle opener. I've got a Coke, soda pop.
The drink?
Yeah. It's an emergency soda pop.
Nice.
Emergency soda pop, just in case. You never know if you're going to be out in the middle of nowhere and you want a soda pop.
True.
You never know. So I have an emergency soda pop. I have coffee. I have means to get food. I have travel. The only thing I wanted to do today was rest because I've been walking around a lot. My leg is really sore. I have a titanium rod in my leg from what I thought was a car wreck, but really a bunch of people almost beat me to death. Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I joined a weird cult that apparently is run by Morgan Freeman, pretending to be a guy named Stan Avery. And when I was part of this group, someone who looked like my dad tried to save me from this organization. And they hit me, the guy that was running the group, hit me with a truck. And when I woke up, a guy that looked like Chevy Chase broke my arm, broke my leg. And when I woke up in the hospital, he was over me, stabbing me in the chest.
I feel like you probably felt compelled to trust the person that looked like your dad.
Yeah.
Like no matter what he did, yeah.
Yeah, and then when I woke up later on, I found out I was in a car wreck and that it was all my fault, and I had a whole bunch of stuff happen that really shouldn't have happened, and here I am. So it's like, you're probably going, wait, I think I missed something there. Yeah, you sure?
No, I think I've been keeping up. Neutered, Santa Claus, car wreck.
That's not really
Jehovah's
a car wreck.
Witnesses.
It's actually someone beating me to death.
But you're alive.
Yeah. And nor am I in a wheelchair.
Or are
Isn't that
you?
great?
No.
Right. I was like, I'm the ghost of Frankenstein.
But you know what actually amazes me is like think about all the people that do die tragically and they haven't like lived or they haven't. I mean, you hear just so many things, and you really have had a lot of crazy shit happen to you, for better or for worse, and you're still here.
Yes.
I don't mean that to sound soppy or like, oh, this is such a nice story. What I mean is, you fucking like aren't dead, and you could be.
Right.
Like all of us could be, but
I do believe I'm immortal.
Do you?
Because of Jesus Christ, yeah. I believe that the gift of eternal life through faith in Jesus Christ applies to someone in real life.
Yeah.
I really do. So when you believe in Jesus, you become immortal.
Right. Okay. That's interesting. I talked to somebody.
So I believe I'm the reason why I'm not dead is because I believe in Jesus.
I talked to somebody who was a young guy who had been through a lot of shit, and he said that he was he's like, if I die, I'm okay because I believe in God. It was like God's, God's
if I had
plan
a shotgun, I'd blow my brains out.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you not want to be here?
No, I fucking hate this fucking world.
Do you?
Yeah, because there's a whole bunch of fucking antichrists here that have technically ruined my life, including the Jehovah's Witnesses, and I'm fucking done with it.
So wait,
I'm sorry.
No.
I know that probably bothers people.
No, it does. Well, it's real. Like we need to keep it real here. So if everybody here believed in Jesus, and if everybody here wasn't an antichrist or whatever you're
Right.
saying,
Right.
would you be happy? And
Oh yeah, if people weren't against Jesus Christ, I'd be so happy.
that's what's bringing you down is people's. Now
Yeah.
let's talk about other religions, right? Like I said, I'm
Okay.
not a believer. Am I
Okay.
part of your problem?
I don't think so.
And by the way, and I don't mean that to sound. I'm sorry if that was rude.
No.
I believe in God. I just don't think I'm aligned at the moment with Christianity. That could change. Maybe it doesn't. I'm so like flexible.
Let me
with
ask
this
you.
stuff.
Can I ask you a
Yeah.
real simple question? Can you say with your own mouth, Jesus Christ is the only begotten Son of God?
I can't because I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't.
Okay.
I'm not educated, nor am I fully committed to the religious aspect of God.
Okay. Now
I believe in a God.
I don't mean to do this to you because
Do it.
I get a feeling. It's kind of a cheat code.
Okay.
Kind of a cheat code. I found out from reading the Bible that the reason why people can't say Jesus Christ is the only begotten Son of God is because someone who is just not willing to say those words has committed a crime they got away with.
Like any crime?
Well, a pretty big one that if someone found out, they would go to prison for a long time.
You're saying I committed a crime?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
No, I
it's
haven't.
A theory. It's a theory that I have. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Knowing that, can you say just say the
So
words?
but that's like using almost a form of blackmail. to
No,
try
it's
and
not
get-
blackmail. It's not blackmail. It's a theory that I have that I believe that the reason why people don't say Jesus Christ is the only begotten Son of God
Yeah.
is because they've committed a crime that they got away with.
Okay. Well, I haven't done that,
Okay.
but I do want to backtrack on something.
Sure.
So I think what my instinct did when you asked me that question is, are you willing to say that like Jesus Christ is real and that you believe in, etc.? If we're simply talking about the facts, which I don't know because I'm not
Okay.
educated, I haven't read the Bible.
Okay.
I think there's a difference between understanding the existence of Jesus Christ
Okay.
and believing in Jesus Christ and following the Bible, right? So if is factually speaking, is Jesus Christ the Son of God? Is that how it works? I don't know.
Yes, because the reason why is because he holds the sole supremacy of the fullness of God manifest, meaning you can't know God unless you know Jesus Christ.
Okay.
All other representations of God, if they are not Jesus Christ or don't have Jesus Christ included in some supreme way, then it's not really God.
Okay.
And actually, any God that is preached or distributed to the masses, which is not Jesus Christ, the only reason is for the purpose of making money.
I see. Well, I want to actually like spend some time researching what you're saying because I don't know on the spot. I don't know any of this stuff.
Okay.
So what I will say to you is, if factually speaking, Jesus Christ is the Son of God, then I can acknowledge that. And I
Okay.
shouldn't have jumped to say, oh, it's not true because it could very well be
Trust me,
true.
I hear what you're saying. I really do. I'm not trying to judge.
No, I know
I'm
you're
not trying to. Trust me. If I believe you're going to hell after you die, I would have already told you.
Okay. Yeah, and I wouldn't.
That's the kind of guy I am.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
direct.
Super direct.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid.
Yeah, me neither. Because I think it's important that we all discuss. I think most people are closed-minded. They don't even want
They
to
are.
hear someone like you saying,
Exactly.
yeah, I actually want to hear it. I want to hear people that have different views and can include like research and conversation and all that
I've
stuff.
never met anyone that's really as certain about things as me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much the only person that I've ever met in my life that is so convinced about things as I am.
Yeah.
You know.
But that's good because it's better to live with certainty and
Yeah.
not dwell on things too much.
Exactly. I don't have any like theological questions or concerns.
Right.
I don't have to worry about whether I'm not going to hell after I die.
Right, you're going to heaven.
Yeah, I have a spot reserved for me. You know, did you know Jesus Christ in heaven owns a restaurant?
What's it called?
I don't know. I mean, I think Dim Sum Palace or something like that.
Dim
I know
Sum?
it sounds weird, doesn't it? But it's true.
Connection to the Chinese people you met?
Well, yeah. I mean, now I'm not saying that Jesus Christ is one of the Chinese people.
Dim sum, right? Isn't that true?
But the thing is that I believe, this is what I believe. I believe that in heaven, Jesus Christ, according to the Bible, is going to be like serving us and stuff like that. That means he has a restaurant.
Okay,
that means Jesus has a restaurant
theory.
that we can go into his restaurant. Hey, you want some rice? Yeah, have some
free food.
You know, well, I mean, I don't know how they do things up there.
Well, you would hope it's free food if it's heaven, right? It's hard to say no to that, but
right, because we don't really know what's going to go on up there.
There's a big trust involved and commitment involved, right? So because everything is about, I imagine for Christians, it's all about getting to heaven, right? Yes. Like you're basically committing your life to a religion that's about getting to heaven.
Yeah, because this place is not satisfying. And the world is just not satisfying. The world itself is evil. Even though Jesus died for the sins of the world and God loved the world, it's actually an evil place, and we have to just seek our way out.
Well, that's one take. I think some people think like that.
Sure.
I think other people try to learn to love it.
Sure.
And I think it depends on circumstances, obviously.
I understand.
Like some people, good or bad circumstances, are like, you know what? The sun is shining. I've got my life, right, and I like it here. Other people, you're like, I'm ready.
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm totally ready. I don't want to be here. I want to leave. Somebody kill me.
So you wouldn't be scared of like a bomb?
Not at all. I've had someone pull a gun on me many times in the past few years because I'm a total fucking jerk.
So with the time that you have left, do you want to try and like improve the things that are and answer the question, like all these unanswered questions we've discussed today? Do you care a lot to find them out, to find the answers?
Yeah, I would love to find out why my family has been lying to me my whole life. I would love to know.
And do you believe that in the afterlife, heaven, whatever, that you do get those questions answered if you don't get them answered?
Yes.
Here? You'll find out in one way or another.
Exactly.
What about like relationships? Like, will you have? Okay, so
I don't. The Bible says that the people that are born again Christians, up in heaven, we're not going to have the kind of love relationships that we have here. It'll be different.
Do people have sex in heaven?
I don't know if the Bible actually says one way or the other. So I'm going to keep that open. I don't know either way, to be honest with you.
For some people, that'd be hard to. They'd probably rather go to hell.
Right.
They'd probably rather burn in hell if they could just.
I don't want to make that an issue for that reason alone, to be honest with you. It's like, well, there's not going to be sex. It's like, well, okay, then maybe there will be.
I don't know, yeah.
But to be honest with you, I don't know. You know, I really don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of questions I'm sure a lot of us have, but you have your own picture in your head of what heaven looks like?
I believe it looks like Chinatown.
Do you spend time in Chinatown?
In San Francisco, yeah, it's my favorite place. One of my favorite places on earth. Yeah.
So, okay, that's an interesting thing. I think that we all have a version of heaven that is what we like the most about Earth, right?
Of course, yeah.
So
totally.
Your heaven is totally different from my heaven. Like, I haven't thought about what mine would look like, but I think we all sort of have to map it out based on what we like the most about the time that we're here, right? It's not the same for everybody.
Exactly.
Maybe. I've actually really enjoyed talking to you about this.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I kind of live for this kind of stuff. Like I said, I used to do this myself, and I used to have people come up and talk to me quite often about a variety of things. But back then, I tried not to be so preachy and Jesus and things like that. Whereas now, I feel like it's really important that people understand that if you don't have Jesus in your life somehow, he will find a way in. And if you don't put Jesus in your life, when he puts his foot down, it'll be on you. you know. So you got to find a way to bring Jesus into your life somehow. Otherwise, when he does impose himself in your life, it won't be good. Does that make sense?
It does make sense, and
I'm just trying to tell you that that's what happens.
I get it. I have the question I have for you is, do you believe that people who don't believe in Jesus, that he still is working on those people, or does he ignore them?
people who reject Jesus Christ, God actually hates them, and Jesus hates them also.
Because
once they make the decision, God hates them.
and
God gives them over to money, power, and evil so that they die quick and then they're gone.
I've heard the total opposite from a lot of people.
Course.
I hear like because there are a lot of people, whether it's in this chair or in or just in general, who I think their main point is that God loves you regardless. So I think you
Really? Where
you
does
have
it
the
say
opposite.
that? The thing is that the Bible actually doesn't say that.
It might be. I think it's a marketing tactic because it's usually on T-shirts.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's usually on like hats, T-shirts, and it's what people say when they're trying to either convert you or what's up.
Oh, I was asking if I could.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can I get a little advice after the?
Yeah, of course, please. Or you can join this. Or you can get whatever.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
But no, you're good.
You're good, dude.
But anyway, so yeah,
This guy's fun. He's a guitar player.
amazing. So yeah, that was all I was saying. Is I think that most people I've met have said that God loves everybody regardless.
Yeah, no. If you reject Jesus Christ, God hates you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
And the thing is that people that God hates, God actually lets them get money, stuff, and good health and everything, just to deceive them enough to do something stupid enough to actually die and burn in hell forever.
So let's talk about this thing. All the people. You know how they say bad things happen to good people,
Sure, yeah.
and like so many times we see it where like the true assholes of society in our lives, that like live longer, and then like we hear like about tragedies where like the really nice people die sooner,
Right.
and more bad things happen to them. Like, what's that about?
I believe that God wants us to believe in His Son, regardless of the circumstances that occur around us.
Right.
And the circumstances that occur around us don't necessarily come from God Himself.
Yeah.
Like if you have like a nuclear explosion happen 100 years ago that made the Earth's crust a little bit rocky, a little bit loose, and then like 100 years later there's an earthquake, and people are blaming God. It's like, well, technically that's true, but also, someone detonated a nuclear weapon and weakened the crust. Now God could have like magically, put His hand up there, but the Bible says that God rested after the sixth day.
Yeah.
God's not working. How some people say that God is working? No, actually He's not. The Bible says He rested on the seventh day and hallowed it, which means God ain't working. He worked for 6 days. He ain't working anymore. He's going to let the earth and the angels and Jesus Christ do the rest until He returns and has to do it Himself.
Do you think God is just like done now, or you think He's always constantly pulling strings and doing things?
Say that one more time.
So you're saying God is kind of done working, or He's...
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
God has delegated all authority to His Son, Jesus Christ.
I see.
Yes.
Tell me about when you had, like you said you did would you have chairs, or what was your advice setup like when you would come out?
Sometimes I had chairs, sometimes I was on the ground, sometimes I had a chair and they were standing. I mean, it varied.
Did you have a poster or a sign?
Yeah, I would make a sign, and that would make money. I was homeless and addicted to drugs. So now I'm content with very little, and I get most of my medicine for free now. So it's like,
How?
Oh, I find it. I find everything.
Okay.
I pray and I find.
Nice.
Yeah. It is. It's really nice.
What was your name again?
Oh, Danny.
Danny. That's what I thought. Bennett.
Bennett. Yes.
Yeah. Well, Danny, listen. I think we're gonna wrap it up here, but it was really, really good. Getting to know you, and I appreciate you taking
really
the
nice.
time.
It's because I really want people to understand a lot of my personal issues.
Yeah.
Because I have a dissociative personality disorder. I have a Dr. Jekyll and a Mr. Hyde.
Okay.
That's been what's the word I'm looking for? Exploited my whole life.
Yeah.
My whole life.
Okay.
And I never knew about it.
Until?
Well, about a couple years ago.
What was the catalyst to finding out about it?
Well, a bunch of stuff happened in San Francisco that I don't really want to get into because it's
Yeah, sure.
maybe later though.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. Do you know who Alex Jones is?
Yeah.
You know, Alex Jones,
just don't get it.
a long time ago, had Kanye West on his show
Yeah.
with a hood on his head.
Yeah.
And I think it's because Kanye West looked like someone else, and that Alex Jones was able to talk to him while he looked like someone else, and you know, tricked him into going on the show.
Interesting.
So you know, so if you want to do it, that, you know, yeah, you have to, you know, call Alex Jones and like, you know.
Got it. Cool.
I'm kidding. It's
Yeah, I know. I'm distracted now by this.
yeah. It's like I said, the Jehovah's Witnesses are out to get me.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Yeah,
From
right.
you know, but you're if you listen, I guess if you got God on your side, then hopefully.
Yeah,
he'll
well,
protect you.
I like I said, I don't want to live in the world anymore. I want out of here. I want to be with Jesus Christ and be with people that love God. You know, and I want to get away from all the Jehovah's Witnesses and all the other antichrists, and just, you know, do the good thing.
My advice is, I think you should get back to either like some. Do you talk to people a lot?
No, not at all.
Do that. Just talk to people more, because I think you have to spread. I always say this to people, whether or not there's a camera, you have to spread your message somehow. You know, you have to avoid isolation as much as possible. And if you feel like
I'm very isolated, and I have to be honest with you, I have no idea how to not feel so isolated.
Really?
Yeah, because I've been so traumatized my whole life by people that have kept my mental illness a secret from me.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm like it now is because of my dissociative personality disorder.
Sure.
I don't know what people have been doing to me to knock me out and make me become a completely different person.
Wow.
Yeah. And this is part of what I'm trying to like get drawn out of society here, and why I want to find my parents who are hiding from me.
Yeah.
So it's really complicated. It's like you know, you're probably you know, I would love to know. Like, yeah, me too. I would love to know too. You know, so it's like I have so many unanswered questions. It's like I don't have the full story, and it's like, wow, this is great. This is juicy. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'd like to learn more about it too.
Well, but I think other people deal with the same thing. I think, you know, part of why you should figure out how to get out of isolation. I'm sure I have ideas too. Is like, I don't know if you would find comfort in talking to other people that have been through the same thing, but it's like, shit, like everybody.
I have no idea where to look to find someone.
Here, like, do you talk to people here out in Venice?
Yeah, I do. And the people that I meet, know that I'm a believer in Jesus Christ, and most people are set against Jesus Christ. And it just becomes all about that.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you,
Which is really frustrating.
I don't know if you have a way to get to Burbank where I filmed this show. I'm going there tonight when I don't do it here.
Sure.
So many people there believe in Jesus Christ. It's crazy.
Really.
So you'll find a lot of believers there.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of walk back and forth between here and Hollywood because that's, you know, I have to eat.
No, I get it.
You know, and I know where to sleep out here and stay safe.
Well,
because you know, I have to survive and live too.
I get it. I get it. But I do think though, like I've seen a lot more Christians around lately, and I also think, you know, there are people who are open-minded, aren't Christians, that aren't like only, you know, gonna believe the same thing as you. I think it's important to have challenging conversations like the one we had, where I'm, you know, not agreeing with you, but I'm open to hearing what you talk about. I think that's healthy. I think we need more of that in society. And so I think that anywhere you can go, whether it's, you know, in walking distance or wherever, you can just explore, talk to people, put yourself out of your comfort zone, figure out how to put yourself in a situation where people will come and talk to you and have conversations, because strangers will teach you things, you'll teach them things, you'll spread your message.
So now I have to find some place to sit and rest.
Cool. Good meeting you, Danny.
How good is your advice?
Great.
I'm gonna do some shit, my nigga, okay? And I'm drunk, so.
That's okay.